Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Siberian Expeditions. I know what you're thinking. The hair's gone. Consider this the quarantine buzz cut. It's the easiest way to get yourself a haircut and not have to go out for it. Basically, pick up an electric razor kit and just go right to work. But anyway, we're going to focus away from that and on to what we'll be doing today. So last week, we had managed to get a wild boar. It did take a little while because of my poor aim, but we're going to try doing something a little bit different this week. We're going to still stay on Yukutia Forest. We're going to try going for the lynx or the wolf more this time. I'm going to take the boar just in case. You never know what might come up from it, but we'll try these out, see how we do. And these are probably going to be a bit more dangerous hunts, because more likely these are carnivores. So they're probably going to get more aggressive towards us. Everything else is looking pretty good though, so we'll hop right into a brand new hunt, and let's continue on with Siberian Expeditions. Okay, so we've spawned into our cabin as always. Oh, we got a musk deer right outside. Okay, so this time I definitely want to work our way properly eastwards. And one thing in the comments was that, well, it's kind of something that every carnivores mod you're going to run into is, as you get onto the new maps, you're probably going to be unfamiliar with the ambience. Actually, no, so I technically would want to be working more southwest, I think. I was not expecting the wolf to come meeting us, but we're going to restart. Okay, so that was fairly unexpected. Was really not expecting the wolf just to come bolting in like that. And I think I do, again, I need to work southwest, I think? It does seem like we... the wolf, thankfully, isn't super fast, but it is a pretty low animal. Like, it's not going to stand up very high, so it might be hard to try to get some of the mortal zone shots, which do seem like they're going to be vital if we want to take things down. So we'll just have to be a bit more careful. We might try hitting up our usual... Well, I shouldn't say usual, but a place we've used before was one of the hunting stands. I think that was out this way. I thought I saw something over there. Maybe it's just my imagination. I'll try to be a lot more careful as we're going through and trying to hunt stuff, because, yeah, as we saw, the carnivores are definitely... I think that was actually with 0 sensitivity too, so... I'm not sure if we just had one literally right beside us or what. And I actually don't know if I finished that little thought earlier about, like, the ambience on each map, because that's something you have to adjust to with every mod, is what are the map ambience sounds and what are actual animal sounds. The animal sounds are probably... Not sure why I did, like, that blow of my lips, but anyway. The animal sounds are probably things that you're not going to hear too often, and they're really going to be much more... I mean, I assume that's ambience, but I also don't overly know. That's one of the things about a new mod, is trying to distinguish what each is. Almost sound like something dying over this way. Oh, okay, musk deer, owl. Yeah, nothing's really coming up, so maybe we'll start with the... I guess we'll try a wolf. Okay, well, no replies back from the wolf. A very long call, though. And I'm surprised how long they decided to choose for the wolf howl. I think that was just like mosquito, but... Again, because these are new animals, we're not sure what to super expect. So I just want to be careful and roam and explore and see what else we might come across. And we're actually getting to an interesting area because I think it's... It might be map ambience, but it could even be an actual wolf. It's hard to say again. Let me try Lynx call. Okay, I think that's just that one running off. Oh, maybe what it was there were a couple musk deer around me. Yeah, I think maybe what all that noise was we had two musk deer right beside us, and because they were overlapped a bit like that, it was hard to distinguish exactly what was going on. I thought for a second we had a lynx running into us. I think that one call actually repeats itself. It does. Okay, that's something we'll have to keep in mind, is I don't think we've had a call that actually is, like, a repetition like that. So it doesn't mean there's one literally on top of us, it just means that there's going to be two calls out. And this is... Actually, this might be a crater of some kind. I'm trying to remember, there's a lot of pictures... I mean, there are a few pictures of a famous asteroid impact where it basically completely decimated the surroundings, but... Yeah, I think this might actually be like an impact crater. There just doesn't seem to be anything in the middle. Oh, maybe there is actually something here in the middle. Hang on, I saw a little flash of color. Yeah, there is. Oh. Somebody had a sparkling mineral. That's a bit odd of a find. Okay, well let me try another wolf call, because we might actually have something around us. Or I might be entirely mistaken. Okay. Well. Yeah, I think that's just Ambience. Alright, let's get our way out of the crater and then see about making our way eastwards a bit more. As we've been up more around the north of this half of the map, we've... a lot of wolf call ambience. Trying to call for them is definitely going to be much more tricky. Yeah, that call in particular is definitely going to be one that's going to be challenging to try to figure out where or when a reply might come from. Just because of how loud and how long it goes on for, it's very difficult just to kind of point if anything would be able to be heard through it. Well, I got some more ambience of, I guess, the eagle owls. Okay, there was definitely a call, but I don't think it was actually a musk deer, as the binoculars are saying. It sounded quite a bit bigger. Now, with the way that one wolf, like, bolted almost right for us. Trying to be a bit more careful. Not really seeing anything. Okay, I'm going to do... I see the hunting tower right there, so we're going to try heading for that. Get up on there, and then we'll try some calls and see if we can bring an animal in. Oh, well, that's definitely a wapiti. I at least recognize that call. It's just that we don't have one selected for the roster. Although it is also kind of hard to say how long Siberian Expeditions might be as a series, because, I mean, the point totals can vary a lot for what you have to go after, but you also do get quite a bit of points in for a successful hunt, too. And I've already had a few comments from people I think are more focused only on, like, the dinosaur aspect of carnivores, so they might not be checking into this mod, so... As much as it's probably going to be a drop in the amount of viewers compared to some of the other series, I am going to do a full series with Siberian Expeditions, because it is just so well done. There's supposed to be a boar... Oh, there you are. It's the only animal we've gotten kind of anything from so far, so I guess we'll see if we can try bringing it in more. I think we should be okay here. Like, I can't see them getting up onto the hunting tower, but it's going to be... Are we going to get in range to be able to actually try getting a nice shot off? Because as we saw... Oh, is that a musk deer? Yeah, that's just a musk deer. I don't know where the boar went. And I also don't know... like, how they pick up movement. I know they'll pick up, like, if you're moving footstep-wise, but, like, if I move the camera, will they pick that up? Hard to say. It's coming in, but it's very slow about it. It's still over 300 out. Nothing else coming up on the horizon. Okay, that was all we had seen over there. Oh, okay, so we do got the boar coming in a bit more steadily. It's just quite hard to see because of the trees right there. It, like, chose the perfect patch to come in on to be safe. I'm trying to think of where we want to bring it in. Like, what... Okay, I see it moving right over there. So it's getting the 200, but I think I need it in quite a bit closer still. I almost think I need it within the 150. Like, if I used an actual proper rifle, I might be able to make this shot, but I feel like it's too far out given we're only equipped with the crossbow and the shotgun. And again, it chose, like, the perfect patch to make it difficult for us to get a good sight on it. Come on, a little closer. There we go, it's coming in. Oh, okay, I see it. There it is. Yeah, it really wants to stay around that center area. Okay, well, there's the 150. We've gotten a shot off, so I'm going to just make sure nothing's like super around us that I didn't notice come in. Okay, so I'm going to head off and try to see if we can find a blood trail for it. If not, we'll carry on, because that, again, is one of the things about carnivores. It feels like for how close animals can pick you up, you don't always have the equipment for it. Like, prime example is right there using the crossbow. Feels like the animals also have to get in closer than that for you to be able to try to get the shot. Oh, okay, so we actually did land the shot with it. I wasn't sure if we actually would manage to or not, but we've got a fresh blood trail. I mean, I was going to try aiming for something different than a boar, but I mean, it is an opportunity that came up, so we'll see if we can get this, and then, knowing our luck, we might actually run into a carnivore as we're trying to chase this one down. I don't want to be too fast, because I feel like that makes them a lot more skittish and much more difficult to get close to for a second shot to try to follow up and put one down. Oh, there's another hunting tower right over there. Good to know that we got a number of them in this area. And for using the crossbow, this is one of the ones where I think it's going to be really hard to figure out exactly which one of these 4 dots you'd be best used. I honestly think it's going to be the second one. Because I can't remember if we tried lining up the first or the second one on that first shot, and I know that one missed. And then, of course, the sort of like weapon sway didn't help with that either. Okay, so we do have the boar. I can see it way out there, right in the very center. Yeah, this... much easier finding this one. It's probably because I didn't try rushing right after it. I think because I took a little bit more time to slowly work our way and just remain in place. I think I might actually have to... Oh, another hunting tower right there. That might be... I might actually use that again. Because the towers seem to be pretty good for helping us get the animals right in for the opportunities. I just have to learn the weapons a little bit better and then take the shots. Yeah, I'm not going to try calling. I'm going to try getting to the tower. I don't know if we'd be easier to see using it or not. I feel like right now... I'm going to try getting up here. I don't know if this would give us any advantage, or it's basically just like a safe platform. I see you right there. You're within the 150 again, but... it's still kind of hard to see and line up the shot from this distance. Here, 138. The problem is he's right below a little, like, ridge or little hill there. The thing with a lot of the mortal zones for these animals is, like for Carnivores Plus, when it came to Majunga and Therizinosaur, it was like the front. For the Velociraptor Allosaurus, the head. These ones, it's more how you'd realistically expect on animals, where it's like that shoulder broadside almost. Okay, come on over from that. There we go. Shoot. See, that's what I'm talking about, where sometimes the weapons don't feel right for the sensitivity ranges on animals. Like, nothing had changed. The wind hadn't... We were staying still. It does almost seem like it will pick up camera movement. Okay, now what's weird is I am hearing the boar. Oh, we're at the very edge of the map. This just got harder. So he can't really go further away from us, but we have to try to get it in. Come on, you. Okay, I just saw for a moment there a little bit of movement, so he's probably going to be somewhere right around here. Oh, Lord, come on. Oh, really? Yeah, we're not going to be able to get him. I mean, he's still running there, and he's not really running towards us. As much as you can tank the sensitivity, there's still some feeling that it's a little difficult to get into the distances the weapons use. Now, with it being right at the edge of the map, I can't, like, even get any closer to him. I'm going to vent a little bit of frustration. I wish we could get a little closer to the animals before they'd run off, since everything you start with is such close range stuff. Genesis, I'm going to be very happy with the Redux, because you're actually going to start with a proper rifle as one of your first weapons. Even if it's not a super powerful rifle, as long as you have something where you can be a bit more accurate and try for mortal zones, I think it's going to work a lot better than some of these other ones, but that's always where it gets to be rough for a carnivores game, is at the very start, because it's so weird how they treat what you basically use to hunt with. Well, we used up our ammo. We'll head back. Sadly, did not get anything this time. Yeah, I just wish we could get a little bit closer. I don't want to use the camouflage. It's stuck. See, what's weird is it doesn't mention if there's any, like, point reduction using this stuff. I don't know. I know the radar I don't want to. But we'll have to try using the camouflage to cover scent, it seems, because some animals are just going to be very, very hard to hunt. Until we can get... Well, we're basically going right to a sniper rifle after that. And that's going to be a lot of points, too, because that's 25,000. This is definitely going to be a unique mod as we play through it, but maybe... well, we're definitely going to play Yukutia one last time, but we're going to get far east to that, like, Hidden Valley area. For now, though, we will end things right here. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode of Siberian Expeditions. If you do like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, as you can see, I can really use them, leave them in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next episode of those survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.